Hey, I've got a tutorial for my last trick, and it was a mentalism prediction trick where I picked your brain and I found your card before you even picked it. So here we go. All right, so this is a great trick. It's impossible. There's no way that I can go on the deck. There's 52 cards and just randomly go in and go like this and find a specific card. It's impossible. But with this trick, it's possible, okay? So it's a great trick. So here's how it works. Oh, actually, let me show you. There is a stack. Okay. Now, if you're familiar with the size 7 stack, it's exactly the same stack, except it's going in this direction. Okay, so 6, 9, Queen, 2 go in this direction. Well, size 7s goes 6, 9, Queen, 2 this way. So if you can imagine the arrow going this way, well, this one just does the opposite. Same exact setup of cards though. They're red and black all the way through. Every card is red or black. No two reds, no two blacks in a row. They're also 3 cards apart. 3, 6, 9, Queen, 2, 5, 8, Jack, Ace, 4, 7, 10, all 3 apart. And it's also in chased order. So every card is in clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds. Clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds. Clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds. Okay, so that's how it works. So that's the setup. So again, if you have a size 7 stack, you just reverse it, and you have the setup for this trick, okay? Okay, so now one more thing. When you do cut cards, you can see we have the 10 and the king on top, and people think, well, this is going to mix it up, but really all it does is just change the starting position, okay? So now those cards are still in exactly the same spot, except now we have a 7 and a 4 in the end, but none of these cards will ever change position, just the endings will change. They'll always stay in the same position. Now, if you shuffle, that's a whole different story. You'll mix them all up, you can't shuffle, so you notice all I did was cut cards. So I got into the trick like that. So hopefully that's a good enough explanation. So now it's just simple mathematics, so I'll explain how it works. So then you can give it some cuts. Again, you'd say, mix it all up just in case. Oops, don't do that. Can't have one card off. That would screw it up. Just in case, I had 1 through 13, or ace through king in diamonds all in a row. So this cutting is going to mix it all up. But again, of course, and then I even show it, but I only show it for a moment because I don't want everybody to look, but you can still see it's in exactly the same order, okay? But again, when I show it, it's just a well-shuffled deck of cards. Don't give them enough time to really look. And it looks pretty well shuffled. I mean, besides being red and black in total order, everything else looks pretty real. Okay, so then we get into the trick, and here's how it works. I go, all right, you give me a suit, and all I need to know is that suit, and I will find a card. I will put it in a specific spot before you even pick it, okay? So this is just, again, real simple mathematics. So let's say they give me the suit of hearts, okay? So then I go in and find a specific card. Actually, I'm going to give it a cut because hearts is right on the bottom. Okay, so I just go, I'm going to find a specific card. I'm going to put it in a certain spot, and you're going to pick that card. I can guarantee it, okay? And then all I'm really doing is I'm looking for the 6 of hearts. I'm not putting any card anywhere. I mean, I'm looking for the king of hearts, excuse me. So there's the king of hearts, and I just go through and go, yeah, I'm going to put a card in a specific spot. But now, once the king is on the bottom, and again, hearts, they pick clubs, the king of clubs goes on the bottom. They pick spades, king of spades goes on the bottom. And obviously, king of diamonds goes on the bottom, which I actually used in the trick, okay? So now, when the king is on the bottom, and you don't show them that or say anything, the trick's all set up. So now they can pick any card between ace and king, okay? So it's really simple. So here's how it works. Whatever card they pick is now going to be, for example, it was the ace. Just go 1 times 4. 4th card, ace of hearts. 2 times 4. So you just multiply by 4 every time. 8th spot. All right, 3 times 4, 12th spot. 4, 16th spot. 5, 20th spot. 6, you can see how it works, 24th spot. 7, 28, 8, 32, in the 32 spot of the cards. 9 would be 36, 10 would be 40, 11 would be 44, or 12 would be queen, would be 48, and obviously the king on the bottom. So if they do say the king, that's great. You just go like this, okay? So then when they give you their card, so let's just say they say the 7 of hearts, okay? Well, I use 7 in the trick. Let's use something else. Let's say they say the 5 of hearts. Okay, the 5 of hearts. So I know 5 times 4 is 20. So I don't say the numbers out loud. I just pull some cards. So I go like this. And I'm going to the 20th spot. That's how simple it is. Okay, so there it is, but I wouldn't show it like that. And then I'd go, okay. So now with my mind reading and predicting skills, I picked the card out of your brain before you even picked it. And you picked the 5 of hearts. Guess what? There it is. And of course, again, this would be impossible in 52 cards to go exactly and find the exact spot. Okay, so I'll do it one more time. So then player number 2 over here, let's say they go, okay, I want the clubs. Okay, so again, I'm going to find a specific card, put it in a specific spot before you even pick it. And again, all I'm really doing is selling the trick, but also I'm just looking for the king of clubs. Okay, so the king of clubs, so now it's all set up. So let's say this time they pick 3. Okay, so I know 3 times 4, so it's the 12th card. And I go, all right, I knew before you even picked it that you were going to, then I put it in a specific spot, and there it is, the 3 of clubs. So that's how the trick works. Hope you liked the tutorial. Go back and watch the trick. Thanks again for your support. New tricks are coming. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.